Hi everyone, this is John Gerardi for Right to Life of Central California with day 3 of our 40 videos for 40 days series. We'll be describing a different pro-life topic every day over the course of the next 40 days for life. You can learn more about 40 Days for Life, the international campaign of prayer and presence outside abortion clinics around the country and throughout the world. Learn more by going to rtlcc.org or give us a call at 229-2229, area code 559, if you want to participate in our campaign this year. Today and for the next couple of days, I'm going to talk about this book, What It Means to Be Human, The Case for the Body in Public Bioethics. It was published, I believe, last year by one of my old law school professors at the University of Notre Dame, Carter Snead. And I think this is the best new book on abortion and bioethics to come out in a long, long time. The central thesis of Professor Snead's book, and this is, by the way, it's published by Harvard University Press. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it wherever. It's a great book. The central thesis of his book is basically that the way we think about humanity and what is important about human beings is a little screwed up in America, and it results in bad law. It results in a bad and overly permissive regime of laws around abortion, and he talks about abortion, end-of-life issues, and assistive reproductive technology. What's his central thesis? Most of American law is premised around the idea that human beings have value through expressive individualism. That basically you have value because you, as an intelligent, rational being, can express your future plans, you have hopes, you have desires, and you have the ability to actualize those hopes and desires and dreams. And this is an expression of human beings at their peak, but it ignores the fact that human life, because of the limitations of the body, human life exists on what I mentioned this in an earlier video. Human life exists on what Professor Snead calls a spectrum of disability. We enter this world being dependent on other people. At various points, whether due to illness or accident, we might, again, be dependent on other people, and all of us will likely end our lives in one form of dependence on others, one form or another. And we impose burdens on other people, just, again, through the natural limitations of our physical bodies. And other people will impose burdens on us, okay? When I was born, I imposed burdens on my parents. If I had an accident or something, my parents might have to take care of me. My wife might have to take care of me. If my parents get ill or sick, I might need to take care of them. These natural ties that exist impose unasked for burdens on other people, unasked for, unanticipated, but these ties of love and affection that exist between families and even between political communities and the state are nevertheless real and important ties of affection and necessities of care, okay? I'm not going to complain if my parents get ill and I have to take care of them. That's just part of being human, is that sometimes you got to take care of your parents. Part of being human is that you might have a kid with a disability that requires a lot more care and a lot more attention. That's what it means to be human. And that these bonds of affection, of unasked for but gratefully received care, that's key to what it means to be human. Professor Snead applies this to the Roe v. Wade decision, where the justices on the Supreme Court basically looked at the mother and the child and their relationship as if they are strangers, as if the child is imposing these weird burdens that the mom never asked for, never could have anticipated, and that are totally unjust. And it was the burdens not just of physical pregnancy, but the burdens of raising a child. And there was no sense, and these bonds of affection and necessities of care extend not just between interpersonal relationships, but also to society. That society sometimes has an obligation to help the poor, to assist the poor, to take care of those who can't take care of themselves. So this rethinking of what it means to be human would be so important for American law. Instead of treating the unborn child as, well, not really human because it can't self-actualize, instead of treating, well, the child's putting all these burdens on the mom, how unfair of that, let's have legalized abortion so that the mother doesn't have to deal with that, and to let society off the hook for having to help that mother. It's a profoundly unhuman philosophy that undergirds our American abortion law. So, at any rate, that's a super mini review. But again, I really encourage you, get this book, What It Means to Be Human by Carter Snead. A great, great read. Its chapter on abortion is worth the price of admission. For Right to Life of Central California, I'm John Gerardi.